Kevin Burgess here, 1590 WCGO, and we are at the Chicago Blaze grand opening of their new clubhouse. This is a state-of-the-art facility, the envy of every other rugby club in America. I'm here with Norman Smythe. He's a member of the Chicago Blaze. Now, we just got done watching the Chicago Blaze beat the Indianapolis Impala. Now, explain to me what I just saw. There was guys, and for the people watching this at home, rugby is a fun sport, but I don't think a lot of people understand it. Everybody's always pitching it backward, where in football they're pitching it forward.
Correct.
Are you not allowed to pitch it backward in rugby?
You pitch it backward.
Or, I mean, you are allowed to pitch it
The only
backward.
way you advance the ball forward is if you run it or kick it forward. You always have to pitch it backwards, pass backwards. And if you drop it forwards or pass it forwards, you come up with what you saw. There's a scrummage.
Yeah.
The scrummage is a line way to start play.
Okay.
The ball goes over to the other team. The other team puts it in the tunnel.
Yeah.
There's 8 guys in that scrummage for each team. 16 men just bashing up against each other.
Okay.
It's kind of a way to just hike the ball in football.
Okay.
Just to restart the play. But once that play starts, you can matriculate the ball down the field as many times as you want. You can tackle as many times as you want, as long as you do a ruck properly and a maul properly.
Mm-hmm.
The ruck is when the ball goes down to the ground in the tackle,
Okay.
and the third man joins the fray. From either team, that creates a line of scrimmage, so other teams can't cross it. You can't go through that ruck or that maul unless it's through that ball where that ball's at.
Okay.
So you can't go around or infringe from that. So that creates the way the teams have to backtrack and line back up for the next phase of the game.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a play, it's called a phase. So you can have as many phases getting the ball down into the try zone where you would put it downward pressure. Not a touchdown, but a try in rugby.
Okay.
They call it a touchdown in football, both because football started from rugby.
Yeah.
And when you put the ball down, you now kick it for conversion, but that conversion happens where you put the ball down parallel from there. So if you can move it to the center of the post, you want to get their easier conversion.
Yeah. And then the conversion is where after you score a try,
5 points.
5 points, you take the ball and you put it down in the end zone, or not the end zone,
Try zone.
the try zone, and from there is where you're kicking it through the uprights. That's why you'll see sometimes guys who get into the try zone all the way down at the end, you'll see them actually run into the middle of the try zone and put the ball down there. That way they only have to kick it forward. Now, I think one play that a lot of people are familiar with are when they're throwing it from out of bounds, and you've got people, teammates, picking up a guy by their shorts, lifting them up to try and catch the ball. What is all that about?
Now that is when the ball went out of bounds.
Okay.
The other team gets possession of the ball and they line up, and they call it a line out. It's perpendicular from the sideline.
Okay.
8 guys are in the line out. One guy's thrown in, the other guy's out there. Who's his opposite number is out of the line out, but then 7 guys are lining up, and they try it between the 15 meter and the 5 meter.
Okay.
They have room to throw the ball, so they parallel from down the tunnel is called. They want to make it to the jumper. They call the play. The jumper moves around. And they do lift the guy with 2 people lift 1 man up, and he catches the ball and then gets the play started again from when the ball goes out of bounds.
Okay. Now, if that didn't make any sense to you, go to ChicagoBlazeRugby.com. They have all sorts of information on there, and it'll tell you when their next game is, which I believe is September 17th.
September the 17th, right here at home.
Beautiful.
At 1 o'clock. But we are trying to make it a night game.
Okay, so it'll be a little bit cooler, but I mean, even out here, it wasn't bad. This is a phenomenal facility, full bar, get a beer, bring the kids out. There's people running around here with their dogs, sitting, watching the game. It's been a great time. 13011 Smith Road in Lamont.
Come and drink some Argus beer.
Pegasus IPA, one of the best IPAs out there.
And or Holsteiner Lager, our award-winning gold bronze medal in the World Beer Cup.
Absolutely. Argus Brewery, Chicago Blaze Rugby.
Chicago Blaze.
That's what it's all about. It's Kevin Burgess broadcasting live, 1590 WCGO Chicago.
Thank you.